Rico, alongside Greg Olson, and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. And he'll work this one past the 25. The Raiders take over 28-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of, you're playing with the pressure that comes with the balls is a privilege. And I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the...
So they keep the ball.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Forced out wide. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt. Back deep is Marcus Jones. And that's a nice job of getting there, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as a result of him being your quarterback. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tavarius Moore.
This is an area of the offense that's going to find its rhythm as this game unfolds. Get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left. But this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
The Raiders offense ready to see the football for the second time. They start with outstanding field position, trying to get the first points of this game. It'll be 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And a Raider first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Back to McCaffrey on first down. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a
Marcus Jones on the tackle.
Break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Texans' 14-yard line.
They run once more. And the defense bears a meter. Move to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun is Daniels. And he's good. He's this one. Down he goes. Devontae Wyatt. He had 2 sacks last week in the wild card round, and he's got another one here. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try.
A 33-yard
from
attempt.
extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Here's Smith to return it. He'll get across the 20,
The
welcome down
Texans take
23
over first
yards.
and 10 at their own
Texans offense
23-yard
ready
line.
to see what they can do on their second possession. They had the interception on that opening drive. It only led to a field goal, so 3-0 as the offense comes back out first and 10. That one thrown behind the target, and it'll be incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10.
Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now a run with Charbonnet.
Number
And this one
26.
shut down pretty quickly. He'll get after the line of scrimmage.
Tackle
Nothing
made
more.
at the 24-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and
Third down
9.
and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And the rush. Yes. Oh, it was down. Thank God. Bursting in and recording the sack.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of
Fair
things to
catch.
come.
Signaled
Fair
for
catch here.
and taken.
Called for and
The
made
Raiders take over
beyond
first
the
and
30-yard
10
line.
at their own
The Raiders
33-yard
offense
line.
ready for this next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a first and 10. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of
11 there. That's a quick first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Raider first down.
On first down, Daniel. And unable to connect there.
Intended for his tight end.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about
Number
5.
0. A 5-yard pickup on the play.
That's Palmer, the man in motion.
Third down.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniel. Oh, he's going to be fouled up.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just bend their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Good hang
Fair
time.
catch.
The fair catch
Signaled
will be
for
made
and
back
taken.
at their own
The Texans take over first
The
and
Houston
10
offense going to make
at
their way
own
back onto the
13-yard
field.
line.
This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this first and 10. Starting this drive on the ground. Here comes Charbonnet. And he'll get forward for
26. Zach
It's
Charbonnet,
second
the ball carrier. Charvarius Ward on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
throwing
At the
from the gun.
15-yard.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken
Complete
down.
to Tyreek Hill.
It's going to be third.
That's
They
a
need
gain
one.
of 6. Brings up third and 1.
And he's going to be taken down here. Pretty good spot.
It's a gain of 2.
He's got it. That's a first down.
Texans, first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with.
First
It
and
is
10
first
at the
down and
23-yard line.
Ringo.
Off the play fake. Here's Mahomes. Open right side. That strains the tight end.
Complete to
He'll be taken
Brenton
down rather
Strange.
swiftly after a
It's a
gain of
pickup
just
of 3.
3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 27-yard
Play
line.
action here. Mahomes. Dump this off to Charbonnet. Complete. And the whistle is down. But picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And the Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he can hang on through the contact. Good job defensively to meet him just as the
It
ball
leads to
was
second
arriving.
and 10.
It'll bring up second down. Mahomes now to throw again. Quick hitting slant pass. Was brought down and passed to pick up 4.
It's a gain of
Bring
5.
up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. That's how this first quarter will come to an end. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC Divisional playoff. It's the Raiders with the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Here's Blake Gillikin now as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13.
1st and 10.
The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Taken down right at the
You
line
could
of
just
scrimmage.
see the frustration on the running back's face
play.
as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Send it, the man in motion. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. That leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw
Fair catch.
brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Texans
The Texans offense ready to get back at
their own 35-yard line.
1st down and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Brought down right at the line of
2nd and
scrimmage.
10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. I had defender Drake all
Mahomes
over him.
pass.
Incomplete.
Intended for
Good
Tyreek
work to
Hill.
body him up
Incomplete.
and set up
Brings
a
up a
3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go. Number 15, Patrick Mahomes on the
And
keeper.
that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field or the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of 1st down.
Here's their
Gilligan
punter
in
now
punt formation.
as he's on to punt for Houston. McCaffrey gonna return it.
Christian McCaffrey
He
on the
is
return.
stopped in his
The
tracks on
Raiders
that
take
one.
over 1st
They made
and
sure
10
that return was not
at their
going
own
any farther.
30-yard line.
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Get this complete right side to Otten.
Daniels pass.
Ball on the 30 now.
Complete to
Here's
Cade
2nd
Otton.
and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds.
Christian McCaffrey.
3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A run here with McCaffrey. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 17 yards.
17 yards.
Good for a Raider
Another
1st down.
Raiders 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Las Vegas first down.
They run out of the gun and tag on the reverse. He'll take this forward.
Carries on the
It'll be second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Again for McCaffrey running right. He's got space inside the 25. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. 22 yards. The pickup there. First down, Vegas.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Raiders.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air. Like in this case, they got and they find themselves inside the red zone. Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Hit as many heads to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Rolling to the left. And a nice run. Close to the first down, protecting himself. Sliding at the end.
Brings up third and inches.
It is third and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have the Raiders first down.
Offside.
At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on third and inches.
Automatic first down.
This defense. That's just stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's a loss of 1.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And this one's through it quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time the defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check.
He feels the pressure. Down back to 6.
Having a dominant passer so often translates to wins. That's hardly been the case here, Mike. And they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing. That's the only thing that matters.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good.
Makes the score.
And the Raiders, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, it can be very deflating for offense, settling for too many field goals.
The Texans offense starting to try out for this next possession. Still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down. Throwing now, Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The throw is Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown.
Mahomes pass.
And he's going to be taken down
A.J.
as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Mahomes has just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
The Raiders offense and Christian McCaffrey getting set for their next possession. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Daniel. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible. Because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Daniel's pass.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to push this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but put the ball in harm's way.
The Texans offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with first and 10. Mahomes. They'll set up the screens and terminate.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
4 yards. And the Texans
first down. It's Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
10 yards.
They'll come up here first and 10.
First down.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. As they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
It's now second and 6. At the 44
to the air once more, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he will have the first down here as they get into field goal range. Down just shy of the 20.
First down.
Mahomes able to keep it himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage in that tackle. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. On second down, Mahomes. Hunter gets home. He's lost the football. And the Raiders have come over. The defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free. Coming up with the recovery.
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle. So, halftime straight ahead. Send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime
Our
report.
trip through the NFL starts now. At Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, we find the Falcons at home to take on the Bucs in an NFC South matchup. And this is Xavier Legette. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Bucs pull off yet another upset. They are now just 1 win away from the Super Bowl. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Game next Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Texans offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. Let's see what they can do on this drive. First and 10. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. A short one taken by Hawkinson.
Complete to T.J. Hawkinson. It's a gain of 7.
They're going to sneak it here. And he's going to have a Texans first down. Here's now. They didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 31.
Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run with Charbonnet. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off. And
he was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there.
3rd down
Third down coming up. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And this is caught on the sideline. Good at the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down.
Fair catch.
Taken.
Signaled for
and they're going to start
taken.
right at
The Raiders
their own
take over
20-yard
1st
line.
and 10.
The Raiders offense and
21-yard
Christian
line.
McCaffrey getting set for their next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
Maybe 2 yards.
Devontae
Second
Wyatt
down.
on the tackle.
They send the tight end in
Brings
motion.
up 2nd and 8 at
On
the
2nd
23-yard
down,
line.
it's Daniel. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
A gain of 9 yards.
That's going to be a first down. A
And the Las
pickup of
Vegas
9.
first down. 1st and 10 at the
On the
32-yard
give,
line.
it's McCaffrey. He is met
Christian
and
McCaffrey on the
yards
carry.
behind the line.
Chase Young on the tackle.
this play here, Mike, is just
It's a
all
loss
about
of
the
2.
get off of the
Brings up
defensive
2nd
line. Watch
and
how fast
12
they go when that
at
ball
the
is
30-yard
snapped.
line.
Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. And a forced 3rd down.
3rd down and 12.
McConkey in motion. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniel. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
They win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
The Ravens have their puck team out there. As he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And no return on this one.
Signaled
Fair
for
catch signal taken. And
the
taken.
Texans take over
The
1st
Houston
and 10.
offense going to make their way back on the
33-yard
field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now Charbonnet. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. That's Greg Newsome in to make the stop.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd
Mahomes
and
now
5
on 2nd
at
down.
the 38-yard line.
Dumps off to Charbonnet, complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing
It's a gain
46-yard
of
line.
16 yards. And the Texans first
They'll
down.
run on first down with Charbonnet. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up
Zach
a
Charbonnet.
3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's to the 15. And he's in range. He's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Texans.
A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver who had only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, like that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Good on the extra point.
Makes
And the
the score
Texans move out in front by a point.
Raiders
It's
6.
7-6. After the
Jason
TD,
Myers
Myers
set
comes
to
on
kick
down
off.
to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own
The
23-yard
Raiders
line.
offense and Christian McCaffrey getting set for their next possession. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Pushed out to his left.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and over to just a short game.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards.
Here's McCaffrey. And not much there.
Christian
He's back
McCaffrey
to the original line. No gain on that.
brought down behind the line.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball is going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
To the outside. Gets made by Pickens.
Complete to
A
George
tough
Pickens.
spot. 3rd.
He's out of
and
bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And on 3rd down,
Daniels
ball incomplete.
intended for George Pickens.
He was looking for George Pickens there.
Logan
And
Cook
it's going to bring up 4th down. And not much doing there.
Marcus
They made
Jones
sure
on
he
the
would
return.
not
The
get free.
Texans take over 1st
The
and 10.
Texans offense and Tyreek Hill heading back
20-yard
on the
line.
field. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Now flags fly. Looks like someone
Ball
got
start.
going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. They get James Daniels that time. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run
at the
and pass.
24-yard line.
And he lost the football. One of the Raiders has got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Conversion is
And this
successful
is caught.
and makes the
So
score
an 8
Raiders
points
14,
return here.
Texans
The
7.
fumble return for touchdown, and they tack on 2 more for good measure.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he'll be brought
The
down
Texans
right
take
around
over
the
1st and
25-yard line.
At their own
The Texans
25-yard
offense
line.
getting set to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Throwing is Mahomes. That clock And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Texans first down.
Mahomes going to keep it on a design run. That was nice last time, but he did it again.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10. Out of the gun, they're going to give it to Charbonnet. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. And second and 6.
That's over the middle and intercepted. By Demetrius Knight. And the Raiders will take this position here at the 44.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Down the sideline, past the 45.
Christian.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 1/4 remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. On to the fourth quarter we go. And it begins with a McCaffrey run.
On the
Not
carry.
much there. Maybe a yard.
At the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36
gain.
now.
Brings
It
up
is second down
and 9.
and 9. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Daniels to throw on second down. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's
Third and 2. Here's
down.
Daniels. The pressure is too much.
The big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. We've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of him. And it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
A 53-yard attempt.
This one has plenty
His
of
kick
legs.
is good.
And it is
Makes the
good.
score.
And that could be
17.
big. They now
Texans
take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Watch it!
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Play action here. Mahomes to the right side. He's got Hopkinson, tight ends. Get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
That's caught once again by Hopkinson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Texans first down.
On the handoff, it's Charbonnet.
Zach Charbonnet is the ball
After
carrier.
a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
To throw is Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in.
Mahomes pass.
They'll get
Complete
maybe
to
3 in
Jalen
that one,
Naylor.
and it's going to set up third
It's
down.
a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
Mahomes back, and that is incomplete.
Mahomes
He was looking for A.J.
intended
Brown
for
that
A.J.
time.
Brown.
And now it's
Incomplete.
fourth down.
The coverage by Nakobe Dean.
Here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw it. And short, it does not work out. They turn it over
It's a turnover on down.
The Raiders offense headed back to take over once more. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He's going to be taken down at about a pickup of 14 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
Las Vegas, first down. A gain of 14.
Throwing
First
is
down,
Daniel.
Las Vegas.
And he will not get away.
Daniels a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Texans' 32-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On play action, Daniels will get about 6 before he's taken down.
George Pickens.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There's nowhere to go downfield. Now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
For the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
Another walk through the upright.
Is good.
He's 4 for 4 on the game.
Raiders 20.
And the Raiders
Texans 7.
will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
McPherson set to
So
kick
anytime an
off.
offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Texans offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time.
Brings
And
up
it'll bring up
2nd and 10
2nd down.
at the 22-yard line.
Again to Charbonnet. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. Here comes 3rd down.
He was brought down by Kobe Bryant. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders
Neutral
got a
zone
head start.
infraction. Defense.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Throwing from the gun. Here's Booker. A quick slant. Caught by him. And they'll get about 10 what they needed. It's a pickup of 5
A
and sets
6-yard
up
pickup.
2nd
Brings
and
up
5.
2nd and 4. At the 38-yard
Throw
line.
on the RPO is Hill. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard
Here's
line.
Charbonnet. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down
The
behind the
tackle by
line.
T.J. Sanders. The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. The throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7.
Complete
And it's
to
going to set up
Jalen
3rd
Naylor.
down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Patrick to throw. In trouble. And down he goes. Trailing late. They've got to go
An
here.
8-yard
It's
loss.
4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Now Mahomes. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going for it on 4th down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive, but great job here by the defense coming away with the stop, and now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And this takes him into the red zone.
It's a gain of 18.
Inside the 20-yard line.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They put Pickens in motion. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Great job by Trey Greenlaw.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get in here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Texans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Now he takes off.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
At the 20-yard line.
Quick throw taken in by Brown. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Contact up front.
Neutral zone
One of the
infraction,
defenders to
defense.
jump. So after the penalty, a break as they now have 1st and 5. Charbonnet. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Texan
They'll drop the
first
throw.
down.
Ball's out. And it'll be another turnover as this defense does it again.
A fumble on the
That was a
play.
great play by the defense, but he got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here.
First down.
They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
18-yard line.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second.
4 yards.
It'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
14-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. Texans going to use the last of the timeouts here. Just under 90 seconds remaining.
It's a gain of a yard.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short game.
And he'll be stopped at
Illegal
the
block in
line
the
of
back.
scrimmage with
Offense.
a flag down. Let's check on the call. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Raiders will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. Here's Smith to return it. And And their drive will begin
The Texans take
at the
over first
30-yard
and
line.
10. At
The
their
Houston
own
offense is
30-yard
going to make their
line.
way back onto the field. They'll begin with first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line.
13
Still
yards
some
on the
hope.
play.
Keyword some. No
And the
timeouts.
Texans
They need 2
first
scores,
down.
and it's first and 10. Dump this off to Charbonnet. Complete.
Pass. Complete
Come
to
up
Zach
for
Charbonnet.
second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
They'll get up on it
At the
quickly and
49-yard
spike it with
line.
just a little over 50 seconds remaining to play. Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd
A
down.
7-yard gain. And the Texans
And now the
first
spike will
down.
come just under 40 ticks remaining. Mahomes now on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. Here's first down.
A gain of 6. That's another Texans.
To the air once
first down.
more. It's Mahomes. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 6. Brings up 2nd and 16. At the 33-yard
Mahomes now
line.
to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a
The
final
coverage
snap.
by Jacoby D.
Going to need a big play now. 3rd down and long. One last shot now for Mahomes. Oh, a loose football. And the offense will